So firstly, what I'm going to do for my two clients, which are Theo Harris and Austin, is I'm going to work on bringing their resting heart rate down, which for Theo Harris is currently is 79, and for Austin is 62. So since they're both aspiring football players, I will be looking to bring that down to about 50 to 40. So yeah, I am going to be using cardiovascular training in order to lower their heart rate, and this would be a long-term effect of cardiovascular training. So over a period of time of them working and training for their cardiovascular system, it will mean that their resting heart rate will decrease. This training the cardiovascular system will also mean that it will make their heart stronger and bigger as time goes on, which will allow the heart to pump more blood to the working muscles per contraction. This will be good for both of my clients because it means that more blood will be pumped to their working muscles when they're running out on the pitch in less beats, which means they can keep going for longer without really having any muscle fatigue or anything like that. But obviously this will once again be a long-term effect of training the cardiovascular system. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'm looking on doing, is decreasing their resting heart rate. So for Theo Harris, which was 79, and for Austin 62, just bringing it down to 50 or 40, so we can get the best performance out of both of them out on the pitch, because they'll need it when they're making runs and they're working at a really high intensity for that short amount of time. We need that heart rate to come back down quickly in order for them to be able to keep going again at a decent rate and not really starting to tire, etc. Also for Harry, which is something that I don't really need to focus as much for Austin, is since he weighs 87.4 kg, I would sit down and recommend a calorie deficit diet in order to help him lose weight. This will help him in a game situation as he has less weight to carry when he's running, which means he won't get tired as much and as easily as before. This will be good for Harry, like I mentioned, because less weight means that you can run for longer without getting as tired, since you're carrying less weight. But I could also improve his speed in a way, since once again there's less weight to carry, which means since Harry likes to play in the centre back role, he could track runs faster or drop back quicker when a faster attacker is running at him, which will help him do a better job in his position. As for Austin, since he weighs about 61 kg, I don't really need to do too much work on it. Maybe focus slightly on his nutrition, make sure he's having a healthy diet, since in the questionnaire he did answer that he usually does eat junk food quite often. So maybe just make sure that he gets his fruit and veg more often and cuts down that junk food, so he will have a healthier diet, which would obviously help maintain a right weight to make him suited for the sport. And that's it. I think the main thing that I need to focus on for both of my clients is the resting heart rate, which is bringing that down, so I can help them put out a very good performance every game and not really get tired as much